If you love homemade corn muffins, and who don't, we have the perfect recipe for you. We're making raspberry corn muffins with our dessert diva, Danette Randall, live in studio this morning, right adjacent to me.
I feel like I need a drum roll when you say that.
So this is a 2 empty bowler.
This is a 2 empty bowler, just the way you like it, Tom.
Yeah, that's what I always like in a meal. And you have a nice citrus display in front here, the lime, the lemon, the orange.
And we'll get to that. I'm using actually orange in these, but you can use whatever citrus you like because lime and lemon both go well with cornmeal.
So you're saying this is a lot like Starburst?
Yes, exactly. Good call.
What are we making?
So 400 degrees, we're going to heat up the oven, okay? Because we're going to do these fast. We're cooking these muffins fast.
Boom.
So we're doing 1.5 cups of flour.
All right.
I'm doing a cup of cornmeal.
Right.
Yeah, because they are raspberry cornmeal muffins.
I agree.
And we're doing the cornmeal. It makes such a nice texture. So, you know, as cornbread is typically just a little bit of flour and a lot of cornmeal, this is almost the same amount. But adding the muffin cupcake-like with the cornmeal, the texture is out of this world, Tom.
I agree.
Okay, so we're going to do 1/2 cup of sugar.
Okay.
And I have 1/2 teaspoon of salt in here. Now we're going to do 3 teaspoons of baking powder.
We have to
going
measure
to do
though, right?
1, 2, 3, and this is Tom's girlfriend, Clabber Girl.
Clabber Girl.
He likes his Clabber Girl.
She's not my girlfriend, but we did go out in high school.
Oh, really? Things didn't work out?
Ages me.
I'm sorry. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and stir that up.
Okay.
Now what I have here is a cup of raspberries.
Washed?
Washed, cleaned, whatever. You just want to rinse them and ever so lightly tap them dry.
Tap them dry.
So what we're going to do is take a tablespoon of the dry mixture.
Yes.
Put into the raspberry and just kind of toss it. You do this because you want the raspberries, so when you fold them into the dough, you want them to stick. You don't want them to sink.
Right.
So with a little bit of this on it, it helps them stick to the dough.
Right. I was going to recommend that, but good.
Well, I beat you to it, but I knew you were thinking that.
Trying to
help. Now we're going to take the smaller bowl, and I've got a cup of low-fat milk.
Okay.
Jeez, I'm making a mess.
Most of it goes in there.
Yes, just a
you
little bit
always
was
want to save
out.
a little on the table.
Yes, like for your cat. Just jump right up on there and lap. 1 egg.
The whole egg goes in.
We're going to do 1/4 cup of canola oil. So you can see this is a somewhat healthy recipe.
Somewhat.
Well, I don't want to say healthy.
It's a
I mean,
dessert.
people
Somewhat
have made things that have more fat and sugar than this and have called them healthy, but
Whoa.
I like to say somewhat.
So we're going to action when that went in. What was that, vanilla?
That was vanilla, so you're just going to stir this on up.
How much
the
was
canola
that?
oil, a teaspoon.
Teaspoon, okay.
Now the canola oil is, you know, has all the good fats in it, and it just helps to keep the muffins really tender and moist. So you're going to stir that up. Now we're going to take the orange, and this is what I'm talking about. If you don't have an orange, you could use a lemon, you could use a lime. I like the orange with the, is that with the citrus family?
Probably not.
No. So we're just going to zest in the whole orange.
Now, just by size alone, I would think that 1 orange would create much more zest than a lemon or a lime.
Well, it does, but the other, like, the lime is a little bit more bitter, the outside. It's a tad more bitter, so it adds the perfect amount. And lemon, of course, you can never have too much lemon. So you're going to go ahead and do that. You're going to cut the orange in half. Now we're only going to use half of it, so do whatever you want with the other half. A little bit of club soda and vodka. I don't know. Might be good. Orange juice. I mean champagne. Maybe for mimosa. It's a good call.
Okay.
So you're just going to squeeze half of that into here.
Right.
You're going to stir that on up. Now we're going to add the wet mixture into the dry. Just pour that on in there.
Okay.
Make sure you get all this delicious zest that's on there.
Right.
Now we're going to fold this on in. See the little muffin cups? And again, we're putting the oven to 400. You want to really cook these little babies fast.
Yeah.
Fast and furious.
So
That's the way we do it.
You'll ruin it.
Well, no, but with this particular recipe, it's going to get nice and crunchy on top. So you want it to set on top. So it's going to get crunchy on top. It's going to be nice and tender in the middle, and you can see there's only 1/2 cup of sugar in this. If your raspberries are a little bit tart, it will be more on the tart side, this recipe, but that's okay. I think they're still delicious.
That's fine.
Now we're going to take the
raspberries. And if anyone
raspberries.
complains, you just tell them don't come back.
I'll say, see if I cook for you again, sucker.
Yeah, say something, and say it like that.
I might.
The Dessert Diva with attitude.
We're going to fold this on and make sure you bring up the bottom just like that.
Yes.
And let me tell you, that's all there is to it.
And now
so now you're going to take, you can spray a muffin pan or you can use the little liners. And you're going to fill these all the way up. What?
Because they don't rise much. It is a full cup.
They're going to rise just a tad. You can see just over the
muffin top.
That's right.
We don't want in our clothing.
This is true, but
we
very good in a muffin.
Yes.
Hello. So after you fill that up, you're going to take just a little bit of sugar, about a tablespoon and a half, divided between all 12. Sprinkle that on the top to give it a nice brown caramelizing top, and there you have raspberry corn muffins. What more can I say?
That's what they look like when they're all
delicious.
said and done. They are beautiful, they are delicious, and we're going to taste test them in just a bit. As far as you at home with the ingredients and stuff, the recipe is right there on our website. Just go to the Daybreak section and click on Dessert Diva. Danette, thanks so much.
And where can you go get some more Dessert Diva stuff? I'm just asking. I'm just seeing if you've been paying attention.
Just go right here.
Or you could go to Waffle Brothers.
Where's that?
4th and Corona.
In Denver?
In Denver. 4th and Corona. It's a really simple location. Actually, it's not far from here. You could come by there sometime.
I might.
That's all I'm saying. It's really good stuff, so
Thanks,
swing by.
All right, coming up, we're going to show you